Welcome to another episode of Inspired Content Holiday Season Treat Taste Tests, I guess. This is probably about the middle point in this 25 episodes of Holiday Treat Taste Tests, and as you can see, we're doing sugar cookie flavored Hershey Kisses. I found these. I actually kind of forgot I had these earlier in the season. But I am very curious to try this out. I'm not a huge sugar cookie fan. That's not my thing. Like, I prefer gingerbread, something with actual flavor, not flour and sugar and milk. But here we are. They do have a little bit of extra color in them. Like, you can kind of see the image over here. Ooh. At first I'm like, it's like milk and sugar. It's like icing glaze. I want to say instinctively it tastes like white chocolate, but it doesn't. I don't even get any real vanilla or anything off of it. This is almost like a buttercream frosting with the texture of a white chocolate. Okay, so it's got like they're like the hardened paste sugar decorative pieces on it, like funfetti pieces. I don't know what I would call this. I mean, it really feels like a buttercream frosting has been mixed with almost like a paraffin wax to get the right consistency. The vegetable oil, skim milk, corn syrup solid, enriched wheat flour, lactose, artificial flavor, lecithin, baking soda, salt. Yeah, I mean it's solidified milk is what it is. It's a buttercream frosting. That's really what this is. It's a buttercream frosting candy. Which, I mean, if that's your thing, go for it. But I feel like what I would want to do with something like this, because I'm not, like, the sheer milk and sugarness of it all isn't my thing. I would be inclined to use these as a base and lose the little funfetti pieces. I don't care about those. I would be inclined to use this as a base because, like, if you get the white chocolate, it has a distinctively different flavor. Even if you get vanilla melts for doing candy melts, they are distinctly different than what this is. This would be a great vehicle for making chocolate-like texture with other flavors. So I used to know a guy who would take a jar of buttercream frosting or make a batch from scratch. And he would go into some of the local stores and buy up all their freeze-dried fruits. Powder those freeze-dried fruits and mix them into the buttercream frosting to make banana frostings and strawberry frostings and things like that. Now, if you want to take a fruit flavor like that, or in some cases some other, like a cinnamon or like a mulling spices, and you want to grind them finely enough into the right proportions and then mix them with buttercream frosting, you can make various flavors of frosting. And I think that's where this potential comes into play. Like, I don't care about the little filling pieces that they've put in there. Melt these down, have a mold to make bars or Kit Kat pieces or whatever you want to do. Blend up some freeze-dried strawberries, apples, bananas, if you can find mango, kiwis. I know I can get some blackberries. What other fruits could I find freeze-dried versions of? I'm sure I can find a fair number of most things. Like I said, mulling spices potentially. So I could do an apple with a little bit of orange zest and some mulling spices and make a spiced cider chocolate bar. I mean, it's not chocolate bar, but like a dessert bar, a candy bar. Using these as a base. Like I said, the funfetti pieces offer nothing. I was thinking originally with like the funfetti pieces in it and the white and the texture of the main part of it, that we would get something similar to a cookies and cream bar, but it is not. Cookies and cream is very different from whatever this is. This has more of a milk, and cookies and cream is very much like a rich, creamier, white chocolatiness to it. So this is a vehicle, as far as I'm concerned, for doing other things. I don't know that I consider this amazing. Now, I said when I started, I don't care for sugar cookies. Like, flour, sugar, and milk are not flavors that I'm chasing at any time. And so if that's all you've got, I'm less interested in that. But I was curious to see what these do, and there are potential uses for this that I'm interested to explore. But as a treat, this doesn't really rate for me. This one, you can let this one pass. Now, if you made me a bunch of morsels like this, like a Toll House morsel that's just this, I would buy them in bulk to play with. In fact, I might see if I can figure out how to make this texture with a buttercream base so that I can turn a lot of things into candy bars and treats like that. But for now, I want to thank you for joining me for this one. I will see you in the next one. And until then, keep playing with your food.